Hello, everyone. Welcome to Obelechuks Investment Half Hour. Today, I'll be addressing you guys about forex trading investment. And I'm Homsef Chokoblago, so I am the CEO of Obelechuks Investment, owned by Obelechuks Global Resources, a registered company with CAC in Nigeria. Okay, so what we do is we offer people the opportunity for them to benefit from forex trading, which is an industry that very few people benefit from. Okay, very few people benefit from it because they are expert traders, and most people don't benefit from it because they are new to the industry. So they are learning, they are learning, and they are learning at their own pace. Okay, so you might not be hearing the story, and the reason why it's not so popular out there is because those traders barely step out to they barely step out of their system from Mondays to Friday. So probably you might be seeing them on Saturday or Sunday, and very little time on social media because they are actively trading. Okay, back in the days when when I was with Diamond Bank, okay, they have their own traders who trade for them. They trade within banks, they trade with CBN, they do a lot of trading with even international banks and on the financial global platform, okay, and on the Forex global platform. So you don't contact them. So they are probably in the head office somewhere in an AC room trading. Okay, that's what they do. So when banks are another institution, because banks make up 50%, okay, out of the $5 trillion turnover done on the forex global market, commercial banks make up 50% of that. So why banks are offering you peanuts? Because the average rate that banks offer these days is 4% for normal savings, then fixed deposit for 30 days to 90 days is in a space of 5%, 5.5, 6 to 7%. They don't offer 10%, and it's per annum. Now, per annum is different from per month. Okay, for those of you guys who know simple interest, you know that if you put the capital and you put the principal and you put the rate and you divide it by 100 times 1 year, which is 365. That is what you'll get. So in the case of bank's interest and fixed deposit, and even Treasury Bill is far better than bank's fixed deposit. Treasury Bill offers about 13%, but it doesn't stay like that because it all depends on what's happening in the Treasury Bill market. And Treasury Bill is something that bank governments use to raise funds. So anytime you see that the CBN is releasing is raising money through Treasury Bill, that's government borrowing from its populace. Okay, so they pay at times, the worst case I've seen it gone to was 9% per annum. Okay, even 8% per annum. But the best I've seen it done is 15%, 14% per annum. But right now it's currently doing 13 point something, almost between 13.5, 13.4 per annum interest. Okay, so but when you compare that with forex trading is something you can make up to 100% of your income. The question is, how much risk are you willing to take? So that's why we are offering our investors the opportunity for them to trust us with their funds for a contract duration of maybe 30 working days, 60 working days, even for a long duration of 6 to 1 year with their funds. And we will trade for them and pay them their interest as at when due every 30 working days. That's what we do. And that's why we're able to offer you 10% interest, 15%, 15%, and also 10. And also we've also go as high as 20% on special situations. Okay. So when you invest 50,000 naira, for example, with us, what you are getting in 50,000 naira in our investment plan for the shortest contract period, which is 30 working days, gives you 5,000 naira at the end of that contract duration, which is 30 at 5,000 at the end of the contract duration. Okay, if you do 500,000. Okay, 500,000 puts you in a position of making about 15%, making 15%, which gives you 75% at the end of a contract duration. Okay, you also have 100,000, which pays you 10%, which is 10,000 at the end of the contract duration. If you have 100,000 and above, and you're willing to do 1 year, we can offer you 20%, but that's on a limited offer. So you see that in all ramification, we pay better than your bank. So if you have any idle funds, okay, just do a simple math. Currently, inflation is around 12% in Nigeria. So when you check the interest that bank is paying you, and you weigh it with what you can make with us, you can just start small. Okay, and what we do is something we don't rely on people to pay you like Ponzi schemes do, but that's a topic for another video. Okay, so why not invest with us? Invest with Obelechuks Investment. Okay, we'll have the contract down for you. Sign the contract, fill in your details. We'll forward you a copy of your contract. Okay, and we will deliver as we said we will. So, guys, if you have any question for us, comment in the comment section below, okay, and ask us your question. Remember, we are new, okay. We started late August. I like being frank with what I'm doing. We started late August. So if you haven't heard of us before, now you're hearing about us, okay? And you stay tuned. If you're one of those who want to get enough proof before you can invest with us, no problem. Take your time. But make sure when you get your facts right, when you have any doubt, ask us questions. When you finally get your facts right, just knock on our door and we'll open it for you, because we're always open to people investing with us. So, guys, if you have any question for me, please ask your question. And I want to thank you guys for listening. Until I see you guys next time, take care. Bye for now.